Hey, what's up, nerds? How you guys doing this morning? So, I'm excited to be doing a head shave this morning. I'm going to be giving my Maggard razor Slant another go. Keep working with this. I got the MR3 handle on there. Love the weight of it. Love the thickness of it. Great little handle for shaving my head. So, and I've got a brand new Israeli Personna red in here. I've had great success with this blade in my future, so I thought I'd pop it in here and give it a shot in the Maggard Slant. So hopefully that goes well. So I'm going to put on a little pre-shave, a little hair conditioner. I've got about 3 days growth on my head, so it should be a good head shave. My first head shave I did with the Slant, I just went straight in against the grain. Today I'm going to do a two-pass. I'm going to go cross grain against the grain, then touch up. So that we'll see if that's a little more efficient. Sometimes adding in an extra pass makes your shave a little more efficient. You catch more hair, between those two passes, and you don't have to take as much time, spend as much time on your touch-up pass. So I'm going to do a two-pass and see if that kind of helps speed things up, and I'm going to do more of the blade buffing, the short, quick strokes. Okay, so I got my pre-shave on using the Maggard's 26mm synthetic knot with the granite, the resin granite handle. So it's a cool looking knot, cool looking brush. Really like the look of this, so it's been working really well for my head shaves. And today I'm doing another special artisan soap. It's FuzzyFace Soaps from Etsy. James on Etsy runs FuzzyFace Soaps, and today I'm using his Dragon's Blood scent. And it's a really, really neat scent. Smells great. Yeah, really good scent. It's kind of I'll read what he wrote. He says, "This mysterious, alluring blend is difficult to describe. With warming notes of amber, incense, Madagascar vanilla, and patchouli, our Dragon's Blood fragrance is lightened up with layers of romantic notes such as rose, jasmine, and lilac. Finally, our central deep blend is topped off with the colorful, light touches of blood orange and grapefruit." So, there's a lot going on in here. And it smells really good, and he, like he says, it is difficult to describe because there is so much going on. You get, I get the incense and the patchouli, but then you also get that lightness from the rose and the grapefruit, and it smells really good. The combo is amazing, so really, really good smelling soap. Man, I almost want to say it's more of a cologne type scent, but it's not. It's just an awesome smell. So it's just a really cool smelling soap. So, and what I'm going to be doing today, I saw Chris on Another Cut Above do this, and he said he saw Steve, the Suffolk shaver, do this. So if they're both doing it, I figured, hey, this must be a pretty good way to do things. So usually with the cream, this is kind of a crope. It's kind of a soft soap or a thicker cream. With the cream, I'll just rub it on my head or face and lather right on. And they said with the soap, you can kind of, if you pat it around a little bit, it kind of softens it up. Just kind of tap it with your finger, and then you can get a chunk worked up. Get a good size chunk out, and then you can kind of, he did it on a face shave, but I figured if it works on your face, it'll probably work on your head. You just kind of do the same thing, spreading it out on your head. I've really enjoyed doing head and face lathers, so I'm trying to figure out all the ways with the different, with a cream, it's really easy. You just dip in there, grab a little out, and rub it on your head or face, and you're ready to go. With the soap, I was wondering how you would do that, because typically you'll load the brush in the soap, and so this tip, hopefully will help me be able to do a nice face lather, and then you just kind of smooth it all in so there's no chunks that are going to come off into your brush. And I had wet my head a little bit before the video started, so there's a little moisture on my head, and then I did the pre-shave. And man, guys, that smells really good. You get the light hints from the grapefruit and the orange, and then you know it's lightened up with rose and jasmine and the deep base of the amber vanilla and the patchouli. I love patchouli. I love the scent of patchouli. So it's a really cool smelling soap. Alright, now that that's on there, I'm just going to wet my brush a little bit. Squeeze it out, shake out the excess, and we'll just start our lather. And James on FuzzyFace Soaps, I've been in contact with him. I've emailed him a few times. If you watched my I did a face shave using one of his products. He is giving a 30% discount to whoever finds his soaps in his Etsy shop through my channel. And so if you go in there and you type in shavedweiss 30 as a discount code, you can get 30% off his product. So that's an amazing deal. They're good products. The face shave I did it with his cherry pipe tobacco, and it smelled awesome as well. It gave great slickness, great cushion, good glide, was a good performance. It smelled good. His soaps all have a really good strength of scent, which I like. Need some more water in here. And so today we'll see how good his residual slickness is for a head shave. I love a lot of residual slickness on a head shave, especially when you're doing your touch-up passes. So that'll be kind of the test today. The smell is awesome. It's lathering up well. I probably could have started with my brush a little wetter to have this go a little quicker, but I didn't know how much water his soap was gonna like. First time I've used his soap on my head like this, so I'd rather start with a little bit dry brush and have to add water, because if you start too wet, you know, you're just gonna ruin the lather. A little more water and we're almost there, but you can see it's lathering up nicely. It's loading the brush up, you know, nicely, just for lathering straight on my head. Feels good. It's one reason I like doing head and face lathering too. It feels pretty good. And you don't have a dish to wash when you're done. It's all just rinsing off your head and cleaning out your brush. Little more water. There we go. Getting some lather all over my mirror. Alright guys, that is a nice, thick, creamy lather. Yeah, I'm enjoying doing the head and face lathering. It feels nice. I feel like I create a better lather. For me personally, I know some guys feel like you can create a better lather in the bowl and you have a little more control in the bowl. I found for me, and this might just be I need to practice more at bowl lathering, I usually create a better lather when I head or face lather. But that's just me. So, lathered up, you can see there's still a ton in this brush. This brush is awesome. I'm really glad I got this brush though. Alright, here we go. First pass, cross grain, Israeli Personna red, Maggard slant head with the MR3 handle. We'll give it our Suffolk shaver test. He says if your lather rinse is clean off your blade, you've got the right amount of water in it. So we'll see how sticky or so my lather's probably a little dry still. You know, I tend to have that problem. I think I got enough moisture in there, and it always tends to be a little dry. So I'm probably gonna have to over water my lathers for me a little bit, do a little more moisture than what I think is right. But so far, this cross grain pass is going really smooth. But how are you guys doing? How's your summer going? Everybody doing well out there? Tony, thank you for all the info about the live shaves, for your feedback about you know, the blade in a slant compared to in my future. I really appreciate all the help. So thank you for that. And man, I really like these Israeli Personna red blades. I mean, I can't, it's just gliding along smoothly. I mean, there's a lot of hair buildup in the, you can see all that kind of, you see, oh, not focused. There we go. You see all that gray, or those, not gray, but not quite going gray yet. Brown man shaves. It's coming. I'm losing my hair, but it's not gray yet. I get a little white and gray down in my excuse me, down in my beard area, but I have not on my head yet found any grays. But anyhow, you can see all those little flecks in there, all the stubble, but it's just cruising right along. And I'm getting that incense, oh geez, what am I saying right now? I'm getting the incense smell. Geez, I said a few words, could be confused. Incense smell right now. And that patchouli. And it smells really good. It's got good strength of scent. If I'm smelling it this strong from my head, you know, usually I can smell it really strong when you lather your face and are shaving your face. You can smell the soap really strong. If you can smell it like this on my head shaves, I know it has a good strength of scent. So. And this is his tallow-based line of soap. He sent me all the samples he sent me are his tallow-based, but he also has glycerin-based soaps too. So if you didn't want tallow or don't like tallow-based soaps, you can go with his glycerin soaps as well. I feel like going cross grain first is really going to help my shaves not need as much touch up. My hair grows at such weird angles on the back of my head that I basically almost have to shave in every direction to get every hair. So going cross grain first, then against the grain should catch more hair quicker. Yeah, so I got my lather's a little thick, a little dry, gunking up on the blade just a little bit. So when I do my next pass, I'll definitely leave a little moisture on my head so it thins out the lather a little bit. But man, it smells good. There's no doubt about that. It smells good. One thing I love about this handle, it's short, so it's easy to use around the back of your head, but it's also got a lot of good heft to it, a lot of good weight to it, and so it doesn't feel like it's going to fall out of your hand, or you can hold on to it well. And so I picked up a Bakelite Slant when I was in the Maggard store, and man, that thing was so light, it was almost scary just to feel how light that was. I'd be afraid that holding a razor that light, I'd want to put a lot of pressure on my head while I was shaving. And with this heavier handle, it gives a good balance and weight to this razor, and I don't feel like I have to push any pressure. I can just let the head glide along. Alright guys, that is my, I'll clean up a little better up here. Cross grain pass is done. Went really well. I mean, so far, I have a lot more blades to try still, so I'm not gonna say this is the best blade out there. But for me, so far, for what I've used, the Personna Red has been my best performing blade. For me, my beard type, my hair type, my head, for what I do, it has by far been the best blade out there. So definitely need to thin out my lather a little bit. It is a little thick. So when I rinse, I'll leave a little water on my head, and we'll be back for against the grain. Great residual slickness. That is really slick. Feels really good. Smells amazing. This smell is awesome. The dragon blood. It smells great. I think it hits something for everyone, because it has a nice, a good cologne-like scent, but it's not a dark, heavy scent at the same time. It's a nice light scent, and then you kind of get the floral notes with the rose and jasmine and lilac in there, and then the blood orange and the grapefruit on top just brighten it up, and it's a really cool scent. So here we go, we'll lather up for our against the grain pass, and then see what we need to do for touch up. Alright guys, there we go. Against the grain. And this Personna red blade, there is no tugging, no pulling. I mean, it is just efficient. Just taking my hair down. This Dragon Blood soap, this FuzzyFace soap, James from Washington, Missouri, it's performing really well. Giving really good glide and slickness, good cushion. I would say for all things combined, scent, which I know scent is a very personal preference for everybody, so not, you know, if you watched Another Cut Above Chris do his top 10 scents, you know, he had some scents in there that were very personal and meant something to him, which aren't going to have the same meanings to other people. So scent profile and scent is a very personal thing, but for me personally, as far as scent goes, and then performance and slickness and glide, this is one of the top soaps I've used with all things combined. You know, I've had soaps that give better slickness, you know, but with everything combined, with slickness, scent, ease of lather, that's rinsing off way better. That's what you want when you rinse. With everything combined, with lather, ease of lather, glide, slickness, cushion, and then scent added in there, this is an awesome soap. This scent is amazing. But like I said, I know scent is a extremely personal, you know, everybody likes different scent a little bit, and some things one guy might say is the best scent ever, someone might hate. So, you know, take scent for what it's worth. But for me, this is an awesome cologne-like scent that's still a light scent. You know, it's got such an amazing depth of the scent. It's definitely not a one note, you know, scent. It's not that there's anything wrong with one note scent. Some one note scents smell awesome and smell really good, but this one definitely is a complex, layered scent. Let's just stripe over here. Alright, we'll rinse and see what we need to do for a touch-up pass. Doing that cross grain pass first really cut down how much I'm going to need to touch up. There's a few spots in back as usual, but not nearly as much. So I'm just going to slap on a little lather real quick. Use my left hand to fill around and do some blade buffing. Hopefully my technique's getting a little better at this, so it goes a little quicker for the blade buffing. Alright guys, that touch-up pass was a little more efficient, I think, than my last one. Like I've said in my other videos, however much time you want to spend on your touch-up pass is up to you. I overshave. I have a tendency to overshave when I'm trying to do my touch-up pass. If there's one little bump I feel, or not bump, but piece of stubble I'll feel, I'll keep going until I try to get the angle just right where I can get it all down. And I tend to overshave a little bit, so I probably spend a little too much time on my touch-up passes, to be honest. But that's totally up to you. And you can see there's still a good bunch of lather in that knot, so I'm going to do my Kevy Shaves head wash. I'll rinse that off and then be back, let you know what I thought, how everything felt, and give you my final thought. Alright guys, do my Kevy Shaves head wash. I'm going to just slap a little witch hazel on, just to seal everything up, moisturize a little bit, gives a good feel post shave. No burn, no irritation. That I really enjoy that Israeli Personna red blade. That's been my favorite blade that I've used so far, and performs well, feels good. Man, that feels great. That's FuzzyFace Soaps. James from FuzzyFace Soaps. He's making some good quality products, guys. They're awesome. Check him out. Please go to his site. You know, see if there's any of his scents that you think you would like, and give them a try. I've really enjoyed using them. They perform excellently. Alright guys, so Maggard razor slant with the Israeli Personna red blade performed well. Nice, no irritation, very efficient, very smooth. I'm getting better using this. That's what's taking so long. I'm figuring out how to use this better and better. So as I do that, the shaves will get faster and faster. They're great, smooth, really smooth shaves, no nicks, no cuts, no irritation. So awesome. 26mm knot. I love it on my head. Feels great, holds a ton of lather, lathers up really quick. Really enjoy this. So also this is let's see if you can see the maple leaf. Yep, there's the Maggard razor's maple leaf. So Maggard razor's knot brush, synthetic brush, performs well. FuzzyFace Soaps, awesome. Dragon's blood scent, smells great. Yeah, has an awesome scent to it. Really complex scent profile, smells really good. Let's see, what am I forgetting here? Oh, thank you to all the new subscribers. So I've just clicked over 100 subscribers. Thank you guys for all the new subscribers. So keep an eye out. I'll be having a 100 subscriber giveaway video coming out pretty quick. And so I'm excited about that. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the support, all the tips, all the help you've given me. Please keep it coming. I want to get better at this. I really enjoy this. Please keep it coming. If you have any product recommendations, any technique recommendations, anything you think I could be doing different or might help, please let me know. I really appreciate it and want to get better at this. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day and have good shaves, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.